What's up, y'all? It's your girl out of mind, the one that lets her light shine no matter who it blinds. Yeah, y'all gonna have to go through me because I'm not moving. I'm recording. I did not get to the full moon in Aries messages. Y'all, I am an Aries myself. And so your girl has been navigating a lot of shit, you know. I threw my best friend a baby shower. You know, was hosting friends and family that came into town. I do thank you all for remaining patient, as well as navigating this sacred full moon in Aries the best way that you all possibly could. I know that each and every one of you all have been warriors in your own way, sticking up for yourselves and your independence. And that's a beautiful thing, okay? I admire and respect the leader in each and every one of you all, okay? As well as myself. So let's get into the topic of today, which is ascension, and mainly ascension symptoms, what you can expect when you are ascending beautifully, okay? So we have a question. What is ascension? Light of mine, the one that lets her light shine no matter who it blinds. What is ascension? Ascension is elevation. Ascension is going from maybe a lower vibrational version of yourself to a higher vibrational version of yourself, okay? Ascension usually starts with a trigger, okay? Either in meditation or through enlightenment, after experiencing some kind of pain, okay? Some kind of painful experience that encouraged you to learn new things and grow. And so once that initial trigger occurs, and of course we ascend over and over and over and over and over again. We have so many ascensions in the journey, which is our lives. So ascension typically, you know, starts with the trigger, and then once you are triggered, purging begins. Purging is the action of releasing all of this heavy energy that's been stored within our spiritual and physical bodies. So purging begins to happen in order to make room for your body to take in more light, take in more of the higher vibrational energy that is around you and within you as well. What are some, I'm going to go through like symptoms, physical symptoms, spiritual symptoms, mental symptoms, emotional symptoms, okay? And we'll start off with the physical. Because I am on my cycle, I cycle with the full moon now, and that is an ascension symptom to my divine feminine energies out there. If you typically cycle with the new moon, a symptom of you ascending would be to start to cycle with the full moon, and vice versa. If you are and have been a natural cycler with the full moon, you may notice that your cycle changes to go with the new moon. So that's one. Another one would be welts. Like welts, unexplainable welts. Whether you wake up, you have a dream, and you wake up with a welt on your body in the same place that maybe something may have contacted you in your dream. Welts and discoloration on the body that can't be explained. So you might have light patches in certain areas of your body that may really be triggered when you are ascending. Like one of my best friends has discoloration patches on her back, and typically when she is ascending, she feels it on her back. So that could be an ascension symptom. Okay, another physical ascension symptom would be flu-like symptoms. So you may feel as if you are coming down with the flu or a cold, and you haven't really been around anyone. COVID, in my opinion, was a form of an ascension symptom. You're gonna have to go around, I'm not moving. Flu-like symptoms that cannot be explained. You have not been around anyone. You know, your flu medicine isn't working, cold medicine isn't working. Extra phlegm in your chest could be a symptom of you ascending in your communication. You know, a stomach flu type of, you know, symptom that's not really the stomach flu could be a sign of you ascending in your intuition and your confidence. A head cold, same thing, could be a version of you ascending, or a symptom of you ascending, your crown chakra ascending. So you being able to receive a lot more downloads than usual and things of that nature. Okay, so that's one. Another one is exhaustion and insomnia. If you find that you have been going all day taking in these different energies, baby, and you know you're feeling drained a lot, that is an ascension symptom, but that is also a sign for you to start clearing your energy a lot more, you know, as well as being very mindful of the energy that you put into others and that you take in from others. There's nothing wrong with saying, listen, I don't have the energy or the space or the time for that right now. Can we talk about something else, or can we revisit this? If we can, then that's perfect. So another one would be insomnia. If you wake up in the middle of the night and you just don't know why, you know, pay attention, because you could have downloads being programmed, you know, or being sent to you. You could have just woken up from the dream realm and need to, or are being called to pay very special attention to the dream that you just had, the thoughts that you were having, again, the downloads that you are receiving. Another one could be your sore throat. So again, like I said, any blockages in the throat area, even the ears, ear infections could be an ascension symptom, because you are having to release any heavy energies from these spaces in order to speak more authentically, you know, express yourself more authentically, spread the word of spirit more clearly. Okay, receive downloads more clearly, understand them more clearly. You feel me? Ringing ears and earaches, like I said. Another one is aching in the womb or the groin areas. So again, ascending in your pleasure centers, in these centers where we create from. Especially once you start to heal from certain traumas in those areas. Swollen feet. Swollen feet. Okay, swollen or aching feet could be an ascension symptom of you stabilizing, securing yourself, walking in a more grounded and centered way, you know, being more rooted, moving forward. So let's go to emotional ascension symptoms. Okay, grief and sorrow. unexplainable grief and sorrow. You could just find yourself crying at any given moment, and it's like, what the fuck am I even sad about? You know, it's not really random. You know, these tears are coming up for you to detox. These emotions are coming up for you to feel and feel. You know, grief and sorrow cannot be healed unless we heal and unless we feel them. So that is a symptom. Another symptom would be empathy. You may feel high levels of empathy when you are around others. You know, you may feel like you just have to cater to other people's feelings. You feel what they're going through. You feel. And you may not know exactly what you are feeling at a moment, but it is the energy around you that is causing you to feel. Your body is getting used to feeling the energies that are not only within you, but that are around you. Feeling the need to isolate. Baby, if you need to isolate yourself, take your time and isolate. Those people will be good and well without you for right now. Feeling the need to isolate. Okay. Another one is uncomfortability opening up to others at first, because the heart is expanding. It's experiencing expansion that it may not be used to. You know, if you have pretty much maybe closed your heart off, you know, maybe you went through something that I'm finna say, maybe you experienced, you know, a situation that closed you off. It made you not want to love, or it made you not feeling safe being vulnerable and opening up your heart. You know, when these levels of ascension start happening, you may start to feel that opening up, like I said. And so you may not feel as comfortable as you maybe, you know, would be expected to. Fuck expectation, though. Fuck what other people have expected of you. Like, that doesn't matter. But you may experience uncomfortability opening up with others at first. Okay. Let's go into spiritual symptoms. And that'll be the last one that I do for today. But spiritual ascension symptoms include maybe seeing shadows, right? Lights, little orbs, or other unexplainable moving objects in the corners of your eyes. When we begin to ascend more and more, we align with energies, vibrations that are higher than this physical plane. And so when we begin to ascend and ascend and ascend more, we can feel and perceive these other energies that vibrate on a higher level than us, you know? And so it's very important to try your best to not to downplay what you see, as well as give in to any fear or anxiety about it. Because the minute that, you know, fear and anxiety are very low vibrational energies. And so the minute that you tap into those energies, those higher vibrational energies disappear. So we can no longer see them. That's why they just, you know, they become figments of our imagination. No, girl, you just scared yourself out of it. You feel me? Those things were really around you, but you scared yourself out of it. And so seeing shadows, lights, other unexplainable moving objects is a sign, is an ascension symptom. Another one are different smells. So the same thing, when we begin to vibrate higher, higher vibrational energies become you know, aware to us. And so smells are the same thing. You may smell your grandma's perfume. She's around. You may smell coffee. That means your ancestors want some coffee. You may smell cigarettes. That means one of your ancestors probably wants some cigarettes. Or, you know, they're just around because, you know, they're just telling you, hey, this is me, and this is how they smell. This is the smell that is associated to them, as well as other spirit guides that are in your life also. If you start to smell like rotten eggs or some stinky ass shit, that is a lower vibrational entity, and I would definitely advise cleansing your physical body, your spiritual body, as well as your environment. Okay? And then the last but not least spiritual ascension symptom is downloads. Downloads in your dreams, downloads in meditations, downloads while daydreaming. You receiving messages and downloads from these different experiences where you are vibrating high, on a higher level. Because when we are dreaming, when we are in meditation, when we are daydreaming, we are vibrating on a higher level. So, okay, my friend made it to the airport, bit. Okay, so how do we cure these symptoms? Well, I'm glad that you asked. How do we cure these symptoms? One of the best way to cure these ascension symptoms is through shadow work. Okay, shadow work is going through our lower vibrational energies that is within us and tapping into them. Okay, because they are there in order to protect us. You know, they are there in order to protect those moments and times where we went through very dark moments, very lower vibrational moments in our lives. They are there to protect us. So going back to certain times and space where we have either gone through lower vibrational experiences or been lower vibrational, tapping into those versions of ourselves and, you know, getting to the root of why that came up, how that made us feel, why it's still here, and what we can or cannot do in order to incorporate them into our lives. Another way is grounding. And I say this all the time, light bulbs. Getting barefoot and sticking your feet in that motherfucking grass, dog, okay? Getting one and rooted with the earth. You are a tree. You are the root. In root work, you are the root. You are the magic. When we plant our feet into that ground, we cleanse, we build up, we become more stronger, more stable, more secure. So grounding is very important. Breath work is also important. Breathing. Breathing, getting all of that heavy energy from up out of our bodies, you know, getting regulating ourselves, one with the breath. Our breath is the only thing that connects us to life, and so it's very important, you know, when we're arguing or when we are in how can I put it, when we are in conversations that may be requiring a lot more out of us, a lot more mental out of us, when we forget to breathe, we are no longer listening to what's being said, and we're no longer remaining calm as well, because breath also keeps us calm. It keeps us regulated. And so breath is really important. Breath work. I definitely suggest fire breaths. I do at least 200 fire breaths a day. You can do 100 in the morning, 100 in the shower at night, or however you want to break it up. But fire breaths, that's really important. You know, for my women that have had children, you all know that fire breaths are that girl. DMT breath work, oh my God, it's helpful as fuck. Like, DMT Breath-Work is that girl. At least 1 round a day. If you can get up to all 3 rounds, that's it. But breath-work. Martial arts. One of my light bulbs recently, cause I introduced me to martial arts and the importance of it. And while myself, I have not really started to dig deep into my martial arts journey, I definitely do see myself starting that soon, because I have heard from other women, other people in general, of how important that martial arts, taking up a martial arts discipline is. It keeps you disciplined. It keeps you with some sort of self-control, as well as strengthening your mind, your spirit, your body, your mental, you know. So martial arts, or some kind of disciplined exercise, dance, cycling, but martial arts for real, because that covers strength, that covers protection, it covers expansion, it covers so many topics. And so martial arts would be the main exercise that I would say go for that one. Shout out to you, cuz if you do watch this, I love you, and I hope that you are well. Practicing mindfulness and compassion, not only with yourself, but with others. That is very important, because while we're going through all of these ascension symptoms, it may be easy for you to say, oh my God, why am I going through this? Oh my God, I just wish this would go away. Oh my God, I wish I could move faster. Oh my God, I wish I could get over this. Whatever. But being mindful and compassionate with yourself is key while you are going through ascension. Okay. And last but not least, taking care of your physical body. Drink your water. Okay, hydrate yourself, because it needs that to purify. It also needs that in order to remain clear. And so whether you drink your water, whether you eat your fruit and your vegetables, I have healthy diet on here. So taking care of your body in the forms of what you intake. Okay, drink your water. I said that. Fasting. If you feel like very heavy, if you feel like your ascension symptoms, especially if you incur these like flu-like symptoms, you might need to fast, because you have a lot of different energies that are in your body that are needing to be released. And until you detox them, they're going to be there. So fasting, detoxing, okay? And last but not least, getting adequate sleep, okay? Your body needs rest, y'all. What you gonna do without rest? You just keep going, and wondering why nothing is working. It's because you're not allowing yourself time to just be. Rest is meditation. Sleep is meditation. Okay? Get your sleep. This grind culture, this work. I only get 3 hours of sleep, nigga. Well, then I know you don't have the time for me. If you only get 3 hours of sleep for yourself, then that means that you're giving the world everything else. And baby, get your rest. Get your rest. And let your man get his rest. Ladies, fellas, let your woman get her rest. She's been taking care of these kids. She's been making sure that your house is a home. Let her get her rest. So, with that being said, that's it. That's it for this ascension symptoms. I just wanted to come on here because some people have been asking, I've been feeling like this. I've been feeling like this. Why is that? Well, we are in an ascension time period. We are growing a lot as a community, as a tribe, as us. And so a lot of us are going through a lot of different things. And so please have compassion with yourself. Please love on yourself as much as you can. Have patience with yourself and others at this time. You never know what someone else is growing through at the moment. So let's be there for one another as much as possible. You know, let's be there for ourselves as much as possible. Don't neglect you. All right. Don't forget to let your light shine no matter who it blinds. And I love each and every one of y'all. Bye.